Hi, welcome to my presentation on communicating authentically, presented by Tylene Tay. This project gave me the opportunity to learn from three incredible individuals, Victoria, Amaline, and Nessa, who come from Mexican, Filipino, and Native American backgrounds. Each of them share thoughtful advice on communication, shaped by their culture and personal experiences. Their insights remind us that communication is not just about talking, but also about listening, setting boundaries, and building meaningful connections. In her culture, family values and community are central. There's a deep respect for relationships and authority, but Victoria also emphasizes the importance of standing up for yourself. Her advice includes your voice is your power. Gender doesn't dictate when or how you can speak. Their trauma response is not on you. You did nothing wrong. Hold the space you deserve. Don't make yourself smaller and never hide your sparkle. Victoria shared a story about a time she was interrupted by a male colleague in a meeting. She chose to assert herself and let him know that her thoughts were just as important. This experience taught her to confidently use her voice and not back down. Her advice encourages empowerment, self-respect, especially in moments where it might feel easier to stay silent. Filipino culture places a strong emphasis on respect, family, and the concept of kapwa, or shared identity. This idea of interconnectedness influences how people approach communication and relationships. Her advice is communication is key. Don't hold things in. Bottling up feelings can lead to resentment and unnecessary conflict. Watch your tone of voice. Certain tones can trigger reactions and shut down communication. Lastly, pick your battles wisely. Ask yourself if this issue is worth the argument and what you hope to accomplish. Amaline shared an experience where she avoided addressing a small family issue. Weeks later, it escalated into a bigger conflict. She realized that open communication could have prevented the situation from getting out of hand. Her advice highlights the importance of being proactive and mindful in conversations to maintain healthy relationships. And lastly, Nessa's culture values community, storytelling, and respect for nature and ancestors. Communication is seen as a thoughtful process that requires patience and authenticity. Her advice includes don't go into communication with guns blazing. Be authentic and truthful. Know your values and stay true to them. Be effective. Focus on the purpose of the conversation, ask questions, and listen with an open mind. Vanessa shared a story about a disagreement with a close friend. Instead of confronting the issue with anger, she paused to think, chose her words carefully, and genuinely listened to her friend's perspective. The result was a positive and productive conversation. Her insights remind us that clear intentions and mutual respect can make even challenging conversations meaningful. To bring everything together, here are the key themes from these stories. Communication is not just about speaking. It's about really listening and understanding where others come from. Self-respect. Stand your ground, be authentic, and don't shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable. Conflict management. Choose your battles wisely and approach conflict with patience and clarity. Amaline, Victoria, and Vanessa's advice show us that by communication is a bridge to deeper connections. By practicing empathy, staying true to ourselves, and being present in our conversations, we can strengthen our relationship in meaningful ways. I want to thank you for your time and attention. Here are the references for this presentation. Thank you for listening, And I hope you found these insights as inspiring as I did.